Yes, there's a breaking news. Please, fake statement in circulation claiming to be from Damilare Adenola was issued by the official Bat regime officials and despicable security agencies in Abuja in a desperate attempt to demobilize Nigerians. Please note, the historic End Bad Governance and Ash Day of Rage revolt will commence tomorrow, August 1st, 2024. This is from Sowore. There's a report that the Take It Back movement have postponed the protests. When you look at the handles that are piloting that report, they are all APC. APC has shown its true color. You are carrying out fake news to demoralize, demobilize Nigerians. You are working on Nigerians' psychology. You are making all attempts. You are doing all you can to make sure that this protest would not go on. But you don't know. What you don't know, what you should know is that hunger is not something you can carry on propaganda. You cannot do propaganda on hungry people. So kings, traditional rulers, churches are now sharing foodstuffs. When those people take those foodstuffs, it will still finish and they will still come back and protest. The solution is not all these things you are doing. That's why I wonder, how would a sane person become an APC member? How would somebody who have conscience, and most of these guys are Christians, carrying out fake news? Almost all the handles of the APC, all these influencers, are the ones carrying out the fake news that Take It Back movement has postponed the elections. Number one, let me ask you this question. Is Take It Back movement, are they the ones leading these protests? Probably they are leading protests in the southwest. But when we talk about the protests, it is all over Nigeria. You have not talked about Port Harcourt. You have not talked about Delta State. You have not talked about Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, all these places. We know that in Lagos, yes, the government in power will carry all its machinery will be activated against protesters. You can see court injunctions telling people to limit your protest to a certain place. You are undermining the sanctity of the Nigerian people. You are destroying whatever is left of the trust Nigerians have in their judiciary or in anything government. What the APC is doing is despicable, according to Sowore. He said this is despicable of the Nigerian government. It is unfortunate that this government will want to push a propaganda against the people, that it has used his policies to bastardize their future and the future of their children. Look at, more than 2 or 3 times, some of these government officials have carried out fake news. Look at the Dubai report. Carried out fake news officially, officials of the government. And the government will not sack them, will not do anything. That means the government holds their position. People will come out. I still have a conscience. I still feel I'm still a human being, but I don't think these guys, these APC guys, are human beings. Are people. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this space with this kind of people. You wonder, are these people okay? So if you're a Nigerian watching this, the protest is going on. Nothing has stopped the protest. The people that they were said that they postponed the protest have come out to say this protest has not been postponed. This is an attempt to demobilize Nigerians. They want to use that information to make you relax. Okay, we are not protesting again. To make you feel don't need to protest. That's what they are doing. Why is the APC government afraid of protest? Why is it that this APC government is afraid of protest? They are the champions of protest in the history of Nigeria, but they are afraid of just peaceful protesters. All the instruments of government have been channeled against these people. Everything they can. Nigerians, you are watching, you are seeing the kind of government that we have in power. You are showing, APC, you are showing your true colors to Nigerians. Nigerians now know and understand. The veil has been opened and they have seen you for who you are. There's nothing the APC can do at this point in time that Nigerians will believe. There's nothing. With all their experiences, what the APC have done, with all what APC have done, there's nothing. We told people that this government cannot take Nigerians anywhere. But because of bigotry, tribalism, people just sold their future. Nigerians, it is a whole lot to become a Nigerian. And for those that are Christians, you join the APC. I don't know how you sleep at night. I don't know. We have a lot of things that this party has done in the past 9 years. Still, you have the mind to say, I'm an APC member. You support APC with what they are doing. I'm not a party member to any party. But you, as a Christian that wants to go to heaven, you know God is not Yoruba, God is not Hausa, God is not Igbo. You want to be like God. You want to follow the teachings of Jesus. Jesus does not have any nationality. Jesus is for all. You want to be like Jesus and you are part of APC. And you come out, you have the conscience to go to church and raise your hands and pray to God. And you're an APC member. Looking at what APC is doing. Looking at the reports you get. These are the ones that just, they cannot hide. What of the ones that is being concealed? The ones that some people have said, some people have come out to say that if I make revelations on what I know about Nigeria, the next month Nigeria is going to divide. That means these people are doing evil behind closed doors. You can see the supposed propaganda lies these people are going on with. Some pastors will not come and condemn this now. Some Yoruba elders will not come and condemn this now. But everybody just is folding their hands and watching every other person doing all sort of things, carrying all sort of evil practices. No going back to the protest. No going back to the protest. No going back to the protest. Nobody is going to gag anybody from protesting. If they don't protest now, they will protest another time. They must have learned their lesson. Those that are organizing this protest. I'm not in support of the protest. I don't see this protest as something that would hold the government accountable. We'll make sure the government do what they need to do. I don't see this protest. All they have done in the space of 1 week, these are just handouts. This will not cause any kind of change. This will not push your demands cannot be met by this government. It cannot be met. They are not wired to be leaders. They are not meant to be leaders. These are just people that are grabbing power and for themselves, their family, looting and all sorts of corruptions. These are not people that want to represent the people. So what do you expect? A protest like this under APC would not work. Look at what they have done in the past few days. You can see some of their actions, some things they have done. That one is clear in your eyes. You can see what they have done in the past few days. And what would that tell you? That these people are not ready to serve the Nigerian people. They are to serve themselves. They are to serve themselves, their allies and their family. They are not interested in you. If it is possible, all of you should turn to ashes. So far they remain in power. But Nigerians are buckling up. We are adjusting to the moment. When it's time to take back the country, when it's time to end bad governance, Nigerians will be ready for the Tinubu administration, not another administration, this current administration. When it's time to take back the country, Nigerians will be ready. You cannot gag the people for long. You cannot. If you militarize a people, for instance, in the southeast now, people are used to gunshots. In the early days of Hobo Zodima, these guys were not used to gunshots, hearing gunshots. Police killed this one in front of my yard. Somebody died. People were just fidgeting. But now they are used to it. They are not afraid anymore. It will get to a point that Nigerians will not be pushed here nor there after they have seen APC for who they are. Let me ask you, is Take It Back movement the ones leading these protests? You have confirmed my suspicions that these guys have done all they can to demoralize the people that they are leading. You see, there's one thing that is very sure, that there must be revolution in Nigeria. There must be. There's no how you can try and suppress the will of the people. There must be revolution in Nigeria. And the protest will take place. You know why I say the protest will take place? You are making Nigerians more angry. Nigerians are getting more angry with your actions. All of a sudden, the police have discovered that somebody wants to bomb Lagos. All of a sudden, few days to the election, people have been arrested, people have been accused of all sorts. Few days to the election. Is that how a democratic government operates? Nigerians must protest. If not, in the northern part of Nigeria, the protest must go on. No matter what you do in the south, the protest must go on. So many groups are coming out to say that protest, no to protest, no to protest. Traditional institutions, especially in the southwest, is being rubbish, coming out to threaten people not to protest. That is typical of the government. When you say people are the problem, I don't really say the Nigerian people are the problem. It is the leadership, because it is what the leadership portrays that the people are looking at to come out to do. Our fathers and mothers are coming out to disgrace themselves, saying no to protest. And they have issues at home. They cannot feed. The economy is biting hard on them. They are the same people that came out and said, Ebing power. But yet, because of little oil that have exchanged their hands, they are coming out to say no to protest. We are doomed as a country. We are doomed. Many people that have conscience are already regretting why they are Nigerians. They are really regretting why would God put me in this country called Nigeria? It's only in the south we are hearing all this. Now it shows that a northerner is better than a southerner. The north are far way better when it comes to integrity than the southerner. Look at what is just happening. Look at both religious leaders now. They have kept silent. They don't know what to say again. You see things happening and you're a religious leader in this critical time. You keep silent. You don't tell the government that what you're doing is wrong. You're a Christian and you belong to APC. You don't tell the government, what you're doing is wrong. All these lies and propaganda on the Nigerian people is wrong. That's my personal opinion. I don't think a true Christian will be part of APC at this moment and not speak up against the evil APC have been doing. You started with the propaganda of the Igbos are the one organizing the protest. You went on to the Obedient and P2B. You were looking for ways to criminalize Igbos. All of a sudden, people are just saying Igbo. The person that is handling Take It Back movement, is it an Igbo man? How many Igbo people do you think have been championing this protest? If not those that are being used as stooge. In Lagos State especially, if you go around the streets, look at everywhere, you find an Igbo person. Do you think the Igbos really want to come out and protest? They know, you people know what you're doing, but you're trying to demoralize the people you are saying you are going to serve. You are deceiving yourselves. Those that are carrying out this fake news, you are deceiving yourself. You don't know what you are doing. You think that you are going to succeed in making sure that Nigerians are demoralized. No, you are not going to be successful in these feats you are doing. The more you do what you are doing, the more Nigerians make up their mind to kick out bad government. This bad government. The more you do what you do, the more you rub yourself in the mud, the more Nigerians see you for who you are and get prepared for you in any way you are going to come. Nigerians never understood that APC could go this low until this protest has revealed the true color and identity of the APC. I don't know how APC is going to win the next elections, because I believe Tinubu is going to win next elections. I know him. He's not going to win the next elections by the will of the people. A cleric, a religious leader came out the other day and said, Tinubu told them that it is his effort that made him become president, that he had no cabal. Some people have interpreted it to say that he used his money to buy his way to the presidency. Even the Northerners were even bought, if you follow that statement. So Tinubu will be the next president after 2027, because they don't play by the rules. They have not played by the rules ever since. If it is going to be a free and fair elections, a P2B will beat Tinubu at any slightest moment. APC is demarketing itself with what is happening today. APC is showing Nigerians clear. It is clear that APC does not have the interests of Nigerians at heart. They want to capture Nigeria, capture all the institutions, hold on to that treasury, and loot Nigeria. That is what APC is showing Nigerians. Forget this, their statements, their chameleonic statements. These guys are not real. Any time you see an APC person fronting for the APC, you just know that you have come to meet evil. These guys are evil. Wherever, whether it's the Igbo person supporting APC, whether it's Yoruba Hausa, they are all in every tribe. They are in every tribe. I'm not trying to Yorubalize anything now. They are in every tribe. Look at what is happening in the southeast. All of a sudden, 2 or 3 days to the protest, unknown government started ravaging everything. When people say that the governor, Hope Uzodinma, knows what is happening in Imo State. When it comes to unknown gunmen, you have heard from different people, different sources that hold Hope Uzodinma responsible for what is happening in Imo State. All of a sudden, few days to the protest, guys have activated themselves. There's now bloodshed in Imo State. All of a sudden, out of the blues, without any provocation whatsoever, the government is now telling people to stay at home. Stay at home that they have been kicking against since. So I want to tell you that the government is orchestrating all this violence. Now, it is clear that in the southeast, Hope Uzodinma has a hand in the insecurity in that region. The Igbo man, the average Igbo man does not want to shed blood. The average Igbo man does not want to shed blood. You can see that in Lagos. They agree with you that they are not coming out to protest. Most go to Alaba, go to Ladipo. They agree with you that they are not coming out to protest because they want to protect their interests. Whatever, every government that have come out in Lagos, the Igbo community, the Igbo leaders will always come out to support the government. But because of the hatred for the Igbos, the hatred, that's why you see people carrying out Igbo must go, Igbo must that. We are coming to deal with that issue of hashtag Igbo must go. I don't want to talk about it because it doesn't make sense. If you say Igbo must go, that means you are dividing Nigeria. So it is not coming from people that we know that are important in the society. It's coming from riffraffs, people that don't have investment in Lagos. That's the kind of people you see on social media. Some of them are not even in Nigeria, they are abroad. You see them on social media say hashtag after this hashtag end bad governance. We are going to push the hashtag Igbo must go. When you say Igbo must go in Lagos, you are dividing Nigeria now. You are going to destroy the 1999 constitution. So that doesn't make sense. So all this attack on Igbos, all this attack, they said that the protest was being pushed by the Igbos or what? Elders, supposed Christians that go to church. I hope they understand what it means, the kind of life Jesus led as a Christian. I hope pastors are watching. Pastors that support APC are watching what the APC government is doing. And they must speak. If they don't speak, they are part of the problem. You cannot be a good Christian and look at all these things and not speak up. You cannot have conscience. Your heart cannot prick you. You just keep silent in the face of all this. Many men of God are watching this. Many religious leaders, traditional rulers, people that have conscience. Whether you are a Muslim or Christian, you are watching what the government is doing. And you have a platform to speak and call the government to order. You're not speaking. You are part of the problem. You are part of the problem Nigerians are facing. All the days that our forefathers have, all the efforts they have done in terms of evangelism, going to streets, villages, communities to preach the gospel of Christ, to win souls. This current crop of Christians want to destroy that legacy because intentionally, naturally, people are not going to church anymore because of the attitude of some of these pastors, especially those that are supporting the APC. APC now is an organization that is an unbelievable place a Christian should be part of. Being a member of APC takes a lot from your conscience. With what they did with this Take It Back movement, information, fake news, just know that APC is not a real place. If you're a Christian, you're in APC, we need to examine your faith. We need to examine you. None of these pirikoko. Some churches openly support APC. Churches like denominations openly support APC. And APC is doing what they are doing. They never will say anything. But during Jonathan's regime, they were so loud to show you that these guys are hypocrites. Like I said, the truth is bigger than anointing. The truth is bigger than position. The truth is bigger than your calling. It is bigger than your membership. It is bigger than your denomination, your church denomination. The truth is bigger than any human being. The truth is bigger than a pope. The truth is bigger than any evangelist at all in the whole world. The truth is bigger than a devil. The truth is bigger than angels in heaven. The truth is bigger than cherub and seraphims in heaven. The elders in heaven, the truth is bigger than everything that ever existed. The truth stays as the truth. You cannot, because of your position, I am the general overseer of so. I'm so number of years in ministry. I'm the Alpha at the end of this. I'm so number of years as an Alpha, as a sheikh. That does not have anything to do with the truth. The truth is the truth. The truth is that our leaders are failing, not speaking up against this tyranny of an APC government. Nigerians are ever strong, but you know what? I support regionalism. I've been saying it in all my broadcasts, If this is going to lead to the dissolution of Nigeria into regionalism, restructuring, or whatever, it is a welcome development. APC will eventually split Nigeria into pieces, and I think it is the Lord's doing. Igbos are not part of the protest. The protest for me will not be effective because I have seen it in and out. The protest is just a ruse, will not be effective. If Nigerians will understand this Tinubu's government very well, they know that such a protest you give announcement is a foregone protest. You can see how you give them time to prepare, and you can see some of the things that they have done in the few days that they had to prepare. You can see how they strategically is demobilizing the protests, intimidating Nigerians, arresting and carrying all sort of fake news. You can see that this administration has exposed your so-called traditional rulers, your so-called religious leaders, your so-called politicians, those that are representing you. We are representing the people. These protests have exposed them for who they are. So it is left for you, in whatever thing you are doing, purge your conscience. I've seen young people that have inspired me, young people that have come out to say, I'm going for this protest. If I don't come back alive, I fought for a good fight. These are the people we are looking for. Revolutionaries in Nigeria that are not afraid of death. People that are afraid of death are cowards that have died a long time ago. We are looking for people that are alive, because it takes only a bold person that have made up their minds that I'm going to stand for what is right, come what may. No matter what happens, I'm going to stand for what is right, even though it means taking my life. This thing we are living in Nigeria is not life. People are just tired. Look at people committing suicide. Something they could have protested and engaged the government meaningfully. They committed suicide. So what is the life you're living? You cannot take care of your children. You cannot send your children to school. Nothing. I said, no, let's pray to God. Let's pray to God. If prayer were working, Nigeria should be El Dorado. We are deceiving ourselves. Our parents are one of the worst parents. Oh, the elders of this country. You are not coming out to speak up against what is happening. And you call yourself elders and you want to be respected. It's unfortunate. So don't take that news. It is fake news. There will be protests. If not in the south, there will be protests in the north. So whoever is saying that we are postponing this protest, that person is just lying. I have something against Sowore, very dark man, and the governor of Imo State, Uzodinma. There are some things I will say about them in any other broadcast I'm going to do. These guys, if you read the 48 laws of power, you understand that there's no smoke without fire.